Welcome students from chapter 1 introduction to the internet. And today we are going to be discuss rather some other topics which based on the software, then www web page website. From chapter 1 already previously we have 3 lectures. That 3 lectures video already we have shared in the group. Before going to start today's topic, let us see in the previous lectures, in the previous 3 lectures, what we have completed. On the previous lecture, on 3 different video lectures, we have completed all these topics. First of all, internet. This is internet. This how it has worked, how it has connected with the other computers, how your computers can become a part of internet. Already we have discussed on the first video lecture, and then next we have already discussed history of the internet, a tactical viewpoint, channels, router and modem. If one computer cannot directly connect it, then how it is connected through the channel, it can connect it. This is the picture of internet through the channels. Your computers or more than one computers can connect it with the internet. So already we have complete the lecture on this topic. Just to recall the previous classes. The next is who governs the internet and how the internet works. Also you have completed, and internet, how it is works, how the data can transfer from one computer to another computer through with the help of a TCP, transmission control protocol, and break into pieces. TCP breaks into pieces in the packets. Packets travel via different networks according to IP. Then TCP request resending of garbled packets. Then TCP resembles the packets. After that, only it will reach the destination. So already we have completed this. The next is let's go back to the page and how to log on to the internet also will be completed. Internet connections, how to get internet connections from different ISP interface provider. You can get the internet connection, already you completed. Factors affecting the choice of ISP, internet service providers. From the internet service provider you need to get the internet connection, and which internet service you need to select. That factors can affect the choice of ISP. That also completed already. Then modem, and then working of a modem, how the modem is worked. So this is the figure which is given here, how the modem is works. Already we have completed this also. Here you see from one computer, then your computer connect to the modem, and then modem will connect with the telephone line, and then from the telephone line it will go to the server here, and from the server it will go to the next destination. First of all it will enter with the help of telephone line, and then with the help of modem it will convert and it will reach in the destination. So modem is modulation first. First of all, from the computer, from which computer will send, from that to modem it will convert from digital to analog. Then it will go to the next destination, and there it will convert from analog to digital. Then it will display on the computer or reach on the destination. So this also already have completed. Just to recall the knowledge I'm just discussing. Then let's go to the page. Then types of internet connections already have completed. The wired connections also, dial-up connection, ISDN connection, broadband service, data subscriber line, DSL, cable service, satellite service, Wi-Fi, WiMAX, mobile connection also you have completed, 2G, 3G, then 4G. Here 4 is missing. So 4G also you count. 5G also I have already explained, but 5G is not yet introduced in India. Because of that, we do not have the facility of 5G. When it introduced, it will be updated in the book also. So let us start today's topic. So today's topic is a software, internet related terminology, and under internet related terminology we are going to be cover these subtopics, which is World Wide Web, web page, website, home page. How can you tell which text or the graphic is a link, web browser, web server? And from this topic, first of all, we'll start with software. What is software? Once you have the necessary hardware, here software means for accessing the internet, software you need. So once you have the necessary hardware to access the internet, you need to ensure that some basic software programs are installed in the computer for internet access and communication. So if you want to, after having interconnection and all, if you want to communicate or access the internet, you need to have or install some software, which is for telecommunication software, and a web browser, an email program, and a file transfer protocol, TCP, file transfer protocol software you need to have or install in the computer system. So next is internet related terminology. From this topic we have many subtopics. And first of all, World Wide Web, WWW. Already we have heard about WWW. The full form of WWW is World Wide Web. What is it? World Wide Web is an internet-based network of servers that are interconnected through hypertext. So World Wide Web is actually what it is. It is an internet-based network of servers. Many servers are interconnected through hypertext. Now, what is hypertext? Through hypertext is connected. What is hypertext? The hypertext is the method of presenting information in which the selection of highlighted text displays more information on a particular topic. The hypertext is it is method of presenting on the internet page actually, in which selection highlighted text displays more information on a particular topic. So that means on the internet, with the help of a hypertext only, you can get more information on based on particular topics, which topic you want to search it. And next is web page. What is web page? A web page is an electronic document written in the computer language hypertext markup language, which is called in short HTML. The web page. So when you will access the internet or surfing the internet, that time a web browser you need to have, and on the web browser when you will search any website and all, at that time the page whichever will display, that is called electronic document, that is called the web page, which is written in hypertext markup language. So hypertext markup language already we have learned in class 9 also how to create the web page and all with the help of hypertext markup language. So, and next is website. website you need. If you created the web page, then you need to be publish that web page on a particular website. For that you need website. What is website now? Let us see. A website is a collection of one or many related web pages, images, videos, and other digital assets hosted on a web server. That means after creating a web page, which web page can have a link of image, videos, and other digital assets can be there, which will be need to be stored in a server. And when you store in a server, from the server to access it, you need a website. That is called the website. The server, the place where you will keep that web server, not there, the place where you will store it, that is called the website. Okay, so website is a collection of one or many related web pages, might be there, or images, videos, and other digital assets hosted on a web server. So for example, whenever you are trying to find out any particular topic on the internet, there, after browsing on the internet, you can see many information will show from different websites. So the particular topic which is displayed on the page, it is collecting from different servers. So that means it's collecting from different website which is available on that particular server, which you are going to be surfing about particular topic. Okay, so website is required. Why? Because after creating the web page, that web pages you need to be stored in a particular web server. So that is the websites. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. Next subtopic is home page. So you have a website, you already created a web page, then you store it on a web server, which is called website. And there, after when you access from that website, the first page which will display, so that is called home page. So let us see home page. The first web page of a website is called the home page. That means any website when you will open that particular website, the first page which will display on the screen, that is called the home page. Let us see here. Here you can see. Here you can see that here sebaonline.org has entered in the address bar. After entering the URL on the address bar, after pressing on the keyboard, enter on the keyboard, the first web page which is displayed, this is the web page. The first web page is displayed on the screen of sebaonline.org. So this is called the home page. The first web page which is displays on the screen on the website is called the home page. All right. So any website, when you are surfing it, or any topic when you are surfing a particular website, the first page which will display on the screen, that is called the home page. Okay, I hope all of you understand that. Let us move to the next topic. Next is, how can you tell which text oblique graphic is a link? So when you will surf on the internet, after displaying your information on the website, on a web page, any text or graphic is having, or it has a link or not, how it will identify that, how to understand. Let us see. Text links appear in a different color from the rest of the text, and other are generally underlined and are generally underlined. When you move your mouse pointer over a text link or a graphic link, the pointer changes from an arrow to a hand. So how will you identify? The text appear in a different color. That means a text, if you're having a link, then that text it will appear in a different color also from the rest of the text. Now it will be in different color and are generally underlined, you will see. And when you move your mouse on the pointer over a text or a link or a graphic, any photos or any graphic link, the pointer changes from an arrow to a hand. For that, let us see here. Uh, for example, uh, on internet, here you can see I have typed the website name on the address bar and the address home page is displayed. And here, this particular, I mark and show you, these are the texts having a link. These are the text. Okay, these are the text having a link. And how we identify that? I'll show you now. And if you move your cursor, you can see the cursor which I'm moving. That cursor, when I move on the text, then that cursor icon I change into hand. That means that particular text have a link. Alright, that particular text is like same only if that cursor will move to this particular photo. Now you can see the cursor is not changed into hand. That means this graphic is not having any link. All right. So when you move your cursor on particular text and that particular text is having different color than the other text, and if it is underlined, and finally if the cursor has changed from arrow sign to hand, then make sure that text is having a link. All right. Then next, so the text link appears in a different color from the rest of the text and are generally underlined. No? When you move your mouse pointer over a text link or a graphic link, the pointer changes from an arrow to an hand. So this we can easily identify that which text has a link or a graphic has a link. Okay, students. So our next topic is web browser. So we have created the web page, then you have already having the website for storing that web pages and all, then you website, no, and the website, from the website which we display the first page, which is that is called home page. Then we already know about how to identify the text is having a link or not, graphic has a link or not. Now, to surfing or access the internet, the important thing or the important program which you need is web browser. Okay, so a web browser is a program that enables a user to access and interact with text, images, sound, and other information located on the web page of a website. That means web browser is very important to access the internet or surfing the internet. Through the web browser only you can access the internet, otherwise you cannot access the internet. The first topic of this lecture already have told about the software, no, or telecommunication software, a web browser which is needed, no. So without the web browser you cannot access the internet. All right, so a web browser is a program that enables you what enables a program that enables a user to access and interact with text, images, sounds, and other information located on the web pages. Okay, so next is some popular web browsers are as follows, which already you know, the students, many of you already knows about the some popular web browsers, which is Microsoft Internet Explorer, Safari, Google Chrome, Opera, Mozilla Firefox. So some other examples there, Brave web browser, many web browsers are there which you can install for accessing the internet in your computer. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Next is web server. So web server, what is web server? A web server is a computer program running on a computer that serves the requested HTML pages or files. So to access the internet for surfing or finding particular topic and all, when we type on a web server, typing on a website, that so web server is what? A web server is a computer program running on a computer that serves the requested HTML pages or files. Okay. Sorry for the interruption because of the internet. It's got disconnected. So let's move to the next topic. Next topic is okay. So next is web server. When a web server is working, at that time a web client is the requested program that is associated with the user. In your computer, the web browser is the requested program. So how we access from the web server? A web client is required, requested program, no web client is required, and which is associated with the user. That means when you will access your internet, you are the user. So in your computer, the web browser is the requesting program. How you will request to get information from the web server? You need a web browser. So your requesting program is web browser. So that is the web client that requires HTML files from the web server. And how to collect from the web server? With the help of HTML, because all the internet documents are saved as HTML format, only hypertext markup language. So a web server is a program that uses the client oblique server model and the World Wide Web's hypertext transfer protocol. That is hypertext transfer protocol. With the help of that only it will be transferred and displayed on the computer. And every computer on the internet that hosts a website must have a running web server program. Some examples of web server programs are Apache IIS, Microsoft Internet Information Server. No, many servers are there. If you are, a few examples of you like Apache IIS, Microsoft Internet Information Service, and the Sun Java System Web Server. Many like that. Many are there. So while choosing a web server, one must consider how well it works with the operating system and other servers. That means when you will access the internet from your computer, no, that means to get the information from the web server, and make sure that your operating system has to support to display those information on the screen. That means hypertext markup language. If your operating system is not supported, then it is not possible to be display on the screen. All right. So today these following topics or few topics already we have discussed. Let us see the summary of these topics, which we already did a summary of the classes is what we have discussed, what we have learned in these topics. First of all, what type of software is required to access the internet? Already we have learned different types of software is required, as telecommunication software, a web browser, an email program, FTP program, that means file transfer protocol also required, because when your data or the information will transfer from the server to your computer introduced on the screen that time, the file transfer protocol program is very important. Otherwise, it cannot be transferred to your system. And World Wide Web, www, we have already know about that, www and hypertext. Then next, what we have learned, web page. No, web page. The computer program which you create, that is called the web page. No? Already world comprise a large collection of document. No, is there on the web page. Electronic document it is actually, which is written in hypertext markup language. And then website. Web page, after creating that, we need to be store that we should have a website. It is a collection of one or many related web pages, images, videos, and our digital assets. No? Next is home page. The first page of a particular website is called the home page. And how to identify the text oblique graphics as a link, that also we have discussed. When you remove the mouse cursor on the particular text or graphic, if the mouse cursor change from arrow sign to hand, then you make sure that a particular text has a link, and that a particular text will have a different color than others, and it will be underlined. So, and the mouse cursor sign will change into head. So through that we can identify the text with graphic as a link. And web browser. Web browser, it is very important to access the internet. You need to have a web browser. Next is, which is the last one on today's topic, web server. Web server already here completed. So these following topics we have on today's class. So let us have some question answers format, which you have to do it at home as your homework, and you have to send it send it to the WhatsApp, not in the group, in my individual. Sorry for the interruption because of the internet. It's giving problem. So do the homework and send it to my WhatsApp number. So homework is the first question, what is www or World Wide Web? Next, second is what is hypertext? Third is what is web page? And the fourth is what is website? Fifth is what is home page? Sixth is how can identify the text of the graphic as a link? How can you identify the text text oblique graphic as a link? Seventh is what is web browser, and eighth is what is web server. So these 8 question answers you need to find out from the textbook and write it down. And when you write it down, please your name, class section, you have to write it down on the answers sheet. Don't write your name, class section in the WhatsApp group or in the WhatsApp. Please you write it down on the answer sheet, so that when I will check it, I will identify your name and class. Okay, so today up to this, thank you.